In this video, we will show you how to replace your fuel tank straps on this Nissan Altima. These will be located under your vehicle. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing you need to do is safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. Once you've done that, continue on by applying support underneath your fuel tank. After you have support under the fuel tank, we'll continue on to removing all 5 of our 21mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Safely make your way underneath the rear of the vehicle. We're looking for the fuel tank. You have 2 fuel tank straps on this vehicle. The one on the passenger side is the hardest strap to replace, so that'll be the one that we show you. The process for the other side is pretty much the same, it's just a little bit easier. With that said, let's apply a little bit of support underneath the side of the fuel tank that we will be replacing the strap from. Once you have support under the area, we can continue on with our 2 mounting bolts. You'll have one along the front of the strap, and the second one is the hardest one to get to, which would be located inside of this area, up above the rear subframe. Now, with the wheel out of the way, we can have a look right in this area. You're going to find that you have a metal bracket with a 13mm bolt holding it in place. Let's remove that bolt and slide the bracket out of our way. We'll give that bolt a quick inspection and we'll set it aside. Now we can set this aside. With that out of the way, we have a clear view of the back side of our fuel tank strap and the mounting bolt. Use a 16mm to remove this bolt. There we are, we've got that nice and loose. Remove the bolt, give it a quick inspection. At this point, the rearward aspect of the strap is loose. Let's make our way to the front. With that broken free, let's follow this forward. We have our next 16mm headed bolt. We'll remove that as well. Keep in mind, this is the last thing holding this in place. Now we can take this out of here. And there it is, friend. The next thing that we'll want to do is clean and inspect the mounting hardware and each one of the mounting points. That one looks good. We'll do the same on the back side there. All right, let's get ready to install our brand new fuel tank strap. We'll start by sliding it up along the fuel tank, up and over that rear subframe. Once we have it up there, we'll continue towards the front. We'll start in our 1 mounting bolt here, bottom it out, and then we can torque that to 30 foot-pounds. Now we can make our way towards the rear and do the same exact thing. At the back end of the fuel strap, let's continue on with our mounting bolt. We'll take this and line it up with the mounting hole, carefully press up on the strap, and start turning this in by hand. You want to be careful not to cross thread it. There really isn't very much room in here to try to straighten out the threads. Just make sure this is nice and tight. Obviously, it's hard to get a torque wrench into this small area. There we go. Let's get this secured. Bring it in position. We can put in our 13mm headed bolt. Let's remove support from underneath the fuel tank. Okay friend, we showed you how to install the passenger side of your fuel tank straps. The driver's side strap is a lot easier than this one. The rear mounting bolt is right up inside of this hole here. You could follow the strap all the way forward to the front side of the tank there, and that mounting bolt is out in the open as well. At this point, we'll continue on with reinstalling the wheel. With the wheel in place, we'll continue on with our 21mm lug nuts. Go ahead and start each of them on and bottom them out. With the vehicle back on the ground, we'll torque each of these lug nuts to 83 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.